welcome to another drawing lesson. I am Noelle Rollins. This is the Peaceful Palette Art Lesson series. Today we are going to draw noses. So all you need for today's lesson is a pencil or a pen. If you want to take a little time and cut out a few pictures out of magazines or find a few photos and print them off, you can. Otherwise, you can just follow along and get the idea. If you have an eraser, any sort will do. You can use the one on the end of your pencil, or if you have a different one, that's fine. Some copy paper or scratch paper. We're going to keep it super simple and just have some fun today. So let's get drawing. All right, so today I just wanted to do a quick lesson. I took some photos I had of some people that are dear to me and just cut out all the noses, put them together on a piece of paper and printed them out. And so you can just see here as I'm going through and just showing what to look for when you want to find the lines on a nose. So most of the time we start off with around the edges of the nostrils. And when we're doing line drawings, these are the ones that are the most common. Underneath the nose, into the nostrils, and then you can choose based on shading and like the lighting of the image where you want to do the bridge of the nose. So you can play around with this. Each one of these, as you can see, is a little different. You want to not do where the nose actually flattens out into the cheek, and you don't want to do the tip of the nose or the edge of the, ridge of the nose. So you're going to want to pick somewhere in the middle that still feels like it honors the shape of the nose. So each of these noses are a little bit different, but you can see the process is pretty much the same when we're doing line drawings. I sometimes darken in around the opening of the nose in the nostrils. Sometimes I'll do a little rounded part to kind of show a button nose, mostly on children. Yeah, so this is a great thing you can do if you have magazines or catalogs. Grab a pen and you can just start tracing people's faces. And you start to find the pattern pretty quickly of which parts of the nose are worthy of the tracing and which parts you can kind of leave to the viewer's imagination. In the next video, we're going to go through and shade a few noses. But in the meantime, I wanted to just show you these just line drawings. Not always do we want to put all of the work into shading and doing very detailed drawings. Sometimes we just need to get a point across, or we want to do a simple drawing. Sometimes we want to do more of cartoon style or silhouettes, things like that. And so it's just slowly training your eye on what to look for in each shape of the nose. And as you can see, multiples of these are noses looking straight on at us, and each one is a little different. So you can see here, I'm kind of going through where the light is reflecting versus the shadows and kind of picking somewhere in between there. And now I'll just go through and kind of add some line drawing. So I'm just going through there and showing you the width of the bridge of the nose. If you want to add a little bit of extra depth around the noses. Being aware, you don't really have to acknowledge the highlights when you're just line drawing, but it's good to be aware of them. Sometimes what you can do that's pretty simple is you can draw on a colored piece of paper or a newspaper print, and you'd go in and do the line drawings, and then with just a white crayon or colored pencil you could add in the highlights, and you suddenly get a feeling of depth. So I'm just kind of going in and duplicating what I traced here. I'm left-handed, so sorry, my hand is blocking the image I'm referencing a little bit, but you can get the idea when I move it here. And I'm just using a ballpoint pen just so it shows up on camera here. So it's so much easier, in my opinion, to draw noses when they're from an angle or from the side, because noses are strange looking when you're looking directly at them and trying to simplify them down to lines. So that's why typically you'll see a slight angle with noses, or just ultra simplified. So tuck this lesson away, and next week we're going to have so much fun going in a little bit more depth in shading. If you're able to, before next week's class, go ahead and pick up a couple drawing pencils. They sell packs of drawing pencils everywhere from Walmart, Michael's. I found a pack at a garage sale once for like 50 cents. I just bought it just so I have extra. But they're all over the place. And we're going to use a higher number B pencil. So I'm going to be using an 8B. But you could use a 6B or a 4B. And then just a regular pencil. If you could just even have those two, it'll just make your drawings and shading so much... you'll have more fun with it, because the softer pencilette will really just let you play a little bit more. And if you have an art store nearby, you probably can walk in and just buy one of the B pencils, like a 6 or 8B. So really simply just going in, and hopefully you can see a little bit of the difference between each nose here, even the ones that are facing forward. Each one has a little bit different shape, beautiful in their own ways. And to finish out the video, I just wanted to share my sweet little ducks and chickens as I let them out this morning, and they were so excited to run out into the yard. That's Amber, the white duck there. My sweet girl. So, all right, you guys, I will see you in the next lesson, all about shading. Please subscribe if you haven't. Let more people see these drawing videos, and I just hope that you can have fun today. Goal for the week, start noticing noses. Look at photos, look at magazines, catalogs, wherever you can, and just start getting inspired. Trace in the ones that you're able to. And next week, we're going to have a lot of fun shading. All right, have a great week, you guys. Bye.